Life is a miracle, but somewhere along the way we forget that. We get caught in the rush, the routines, the uncertainties, the constant search for something more, something meaningful. And in all that noise, we often find ourselves asking, what is this life really for? Why does it feel so heavy at times? We will gently walk through the basic ideas of life's journey, not with complicated theories, but with simple insights. Insights that can help you grow wisely and live a life that feels whole, fulfilling, and truly your own. So, take a deep breath. Let's begin this journey together.
Hello friends, khurumjari. My name is Chanu and welcome to my channel Easy Wisdom. This is my very first video and I feel very blessed to start with you. Today is truly special as we are diving into a topic that has fascinated humanity for thousands of years. That is spirituality. Yes, spirituality is as old as humanity itself. It arose from our ancestors who need to make sense of life, nature, and death, which led them to believe there must be something beyond the visible world. Across cultures, spirituality took many shapes. In India, sages meditated in forests, discovering truths about the soul and universe. In China, Lao Tzu spoke of flowing with the principle of the universe. In West, Greek philosophers like Socrates asked deep questions about the soul, and indigenous peoples everywhere saw spirit in rivers, forests, and animals. Spirituality began as something universal and personal, but over time it grew into structured religions with boundaries. Together, we will explore what it really means, its origins, its benefits, and why it has become a necessity in today's world. At its core, spirituality is the human search for connection with ourselves, with others, with nature, and with something greater than just our physical existence. It is not about running away from life. It is about being deeply aware of life, mindful of every breath, every step, every interaction. Unlike religion, which often follows fixed traditions and rituals, spirituality is personal. It is a journey within, asking, who am I? Why am I here? And what is my purpose? These are not small questions. These are the questions that shape the very meaning of our existence. The word spirituality comes from the Latin word spiritus, which means spirit or breath of life. Every human being carries a spirit, a divine spark that connects us to the higher power, to God, or simply to the greater intelligence of the universe. To understand this better, let's divide ourselves into three parts: body, soul, and spirit. The body is the vessel. It allows us to interact with the physical world. The soul carries our memories, emotions, and desires. It shapes our personality. And the spirit is the inner divine spark, the life force that connects us to the higher power. Imagine a lamp. The frame is the body, the glass is the soul, the fire or electric spark is the spirit. If the glass is dirty, the light is dim. If the glass is clean, the light shines brightly. In the same way, when our soul is clouded with jealousy, anger, and resentment, we block the spirit. But when it is clear with peace, compassion, and love, the divine light shines through us. Soul is the carrier of experiences, success, failure, love, betrayal, abundance, scarcity. From this, we create emotions: happiness, joy, anger, jealousy, gratitude, resentment, and many more. The positive emotions guide the soul closer to its purpose, while the negative emotions create blockages that separate us from our spirit and ultimately from the divine. And when the soul is disconnected from the spirit, it suffers. Means soul suffers without guidance, attracting more and more negativities, unwanted circumstances, and events in life. Science says there is no proof of existence of soul, spirit, or even God. It accepts things based on proofs and evidences. And yes, science is a blessing. It has given us technology, medicine, and knowledge that make life very easy and very comfortable. But even today, scientists admit they have explored less than 1% of the mysteries of the universe. Now, science itself speaks of parallel universes, multiple dimensions. And these are the concepts that our ancestors wrote about thousands of years ago in the Ramayana, Mahabharata, and many others across the world. So, is spirituality against science? No. In fact, science is simply the study of the miracles already created by the infinite intelligence of the universe. Shortly, this study of human being to know the unknown and the wanting to go beyond limitations is the spirituality itself. Let's see what are the benefits of spirituality in our everyday lives. It helps us manage fear, stress, and negative emotions. It gives inner strength to overcome challenges. It improves relationships through compassion and understanding. It gives direction so life feels meaningful, not empty. And most importantly, it creates inner joy and peace, something that no external success can provide. Today, we live in constant distraction, competition, stress, uncertainty. Many of us may have everything: money, recognition, and status, while many of us may not have them. Yet, all feel the same emptiness within. Spirituality is no longer a luxury, it is the survival skill of the soul. It grounds us in peace, it helps us balance our life with inner growth. Without it, life is a race without a destination. With it, life gains clarity, direction, and fulfillment. The most beautiful part is people are waking up. Across the world, hearts are opening and souls are remembering. The youth, once caught in the rush of the outer world, are now turning inward, entering the realm of spirituality with passion and purpose. It's a great change, a silent revolution of consciousness. Just a decade ago, spirituality was something we saw in the lives of sages, monks, and gurus, something distant, sacred, and quiet. But now, the scene has changed. Spirituality has stepped out of temples and scriptures and walked gracefully into our daily lives, into psychology, science, and even technology. The world has begun to breathe differently. Millions now practice yoga, meditation, and mindfulness, not as trains but as tools to find inner peace, fulfillment, and happiness. New energy healing techniques are emerging, helping people heal at the deepest level, the level of energy,
the essence of life itself. They transform us, ground us, and remind us of the truth we once knew, that peace begins within. The younger generation has redefined spirituality, not as a religion, but as self-awareness, not as a ritual, but as consciousness. This awakening, this rising of souls, is a divine calling for humanity, a gentle preparation for something greater, a shift, a movement, a remembering. We may have more time, or perhaps very little, but the moment to awaken, to learn, to evolve is not someday, it is now, right now.
So friends, spirituality is not about rigid rules or blind beliefs. It is about knowing yourself, connecting to your spirit, and living with awareness. Each of us will have different paths and beliefs, and that's okay. What really matters is whether your belief empowers you or weakens you. Step by step, spirituality helps us evolve, to master emotions, to create peace, and to finally reach liberation or moksha. This was just the beginning, a basic introduction. If you wish to go deeper, there are endless sources to explore, because spirituality is a lifelong journey. Thank you for joining me today in my very first video. Together, let's rise towards a wiser and more fulfilling life. Until next time, khurumjari.
My aim is to contribute to the collective awakening and bring harmony to the world through individual harmony. So stay tuned and be a part of this collective awakening and help yourself and others live happily. Also check the description box for affirmations that you can practice every morning to grow and evolve in life gracefully.